Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And I'm here at the beach, the left coast, the edge of America. My son is starting his first day of surf class. Good way to keep him active and a good way to keep him out of the house while my daughter is doing her Zoom class. Today's her first day as well. I will give you a full report on how that bullshit went down tomorrow. Mañana. But I also want to thank everybody who took part in the sale of my green gear, your green gear, this past weekend. I'll probably do another one this weekend. Now is as good a time as any to save some damn money. So keep your ears open. So, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I glanced at it yesterday. I saw it, but I kind of went by it. But today I actually got into it. My boy sent me a little more information on it. But have you seen the picture of those two little girls outside of a Taco Bell sitting on the ground so they could get Wi-Fi for their class, so they can get on the Zoom call and go to school? So when I glanced at it, I saw two girls sitting there, and there's two Taco Bell employees out there talking to them. I really didn't know what it was about. But it turns out the little girl's mom dropped them off there so they could have Wi-Fi, which means they don't have Wi-Fi at their house. I'll put a link in the description box to the article. TMZ picked this shit up. So in the picture, you see the two little girls. They're probably between 6 and 8 years old. And they're sitting on, like, basically on the curb. And you can see the blue lines like they're next to a parking spot. And the ground's all dingy and dirty. And it's concrete. You got your kids sitting out there on the concrete outside of a fast food restaurant to get Wi-Fi. So I just got two questions. Where the fuck are you? Because the mom's not in the picture. That's why the employees are outside talking to the kids, checking on them. And number two, why the fuck don't you have Wi-Fi? But Jericho, it's expensive. People can't afford it. Well, don't have two babies if you can't afford it. And if your children need Wi-Fi for school, get the damn Wi-Fi. There are people sponsoring families so they have free Wi-Fi for this very reason. School districts are supplying hotspots so kids can have Wi-Fi. Or, worst case scenario, you can contact Xfinity and they will give you hotspots. They will give you Wi-Fi. Why did you drop your kids off outside of a Taco Bell on the north side of Salinas to get Wi-Fi? Why are they not in the safety and security of their own home? And everybody, you look at the comments and shit and you read the article, they're blaming the school district. They're blaming the government. Not this fucking mom. This parent shit is serious. If your kids need something, you gotta provide it. You find a way to provide that shit. You don't drop your kids off by themselves outside of a Taco Bell. And the two employees out there, they got other shit to do. They're in there trying to give people diarrhea. They don't have time to be out here fucking with your kids. Where was the mom? Why did you leave your kids outside of a Taco Bell? Still waiting for an answer. And on the east side, there's a lot of poor folks on the east side. In the article, it said 40% of Latinos don't have access to Wi-Fi. Well, get your shit together. This is 2020, fool. Everybody has a damn personal computer in their pocket. You seen all the shit your phone can do? You have a computer in your pocket. Make it happen. They got a GoFundMe. Over $30,000 for this woman. Let me get this straight. So you leave your kids outside and people give you $30,000. I wouldn't surprise if I see people just leaving their kids in fucked up situations trying to get a payday. Maybe that's what this woman tried to do. That shit is ridiculous. 30 grand and their goal was 20. So they've surpassed their goal. Who knows how much this woman is going to get for being a shitty mom? I'm not leaving my kids nowhere. Wi-Fi. Look, when you have kids and they're in school, they need to be well fed. They need to be clothed in clean clothes that fit them. And they need plenty of rest so they can focus on school. Not focus on my feet hurt because these shoes are too damn small. My legs are cold because these pants are too short. They're making fun of me when it's lunchtime because I'm hungry. Then the teacher has to worry about these kids too. You think the kids aren't looking at the teachers aren't looking at those kids thinking, damn, let me try to get them some clean clothes. Let me check in my kid's closet to see if they've grown out of some stuff. Maybe there's some toys they don't play with anymore. Maybe I can pack an extra lunch. My wife did that shit when she was teaching. Packing extra snacks. Going in our kids' closet, taking clothes that they don't fit anymore for these kids. So if you're not parenting, what the fuck are you doing? You ever go to work and the shift before you was supposed to do something and they didn't, so now you have to do it? And you think to yourself, if you weren't doing your work, what the fuck were you doing? So after this mom dropped her kids off at TacoBell, where did she go? Did she go back home? Where were you? I'm not leaving my kids in no damn TacoBell. And you hear this shit when they talk about black folks and healthcare. Well, they just don't have access. Fuck you. Yeah, they do. If you got Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and you're uploading every minute of your fucking life, you got access. I've been to the damn mall. There's a place around here called the Northridge Mall in Salinas. You go there on Sunday, all you're going to hear is burn, 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 burn. Straight up. And their little cowboy hats, them long-ass pointy-toe, fucking genie boot-looking cowboy boots, big old belt buckles, them lifted trucks that are $60,000. Tell me you don't got no damn Wi-Fi. That's a bunch of bullshit. Wi-Fi? We don't need no stinking Wi-Fi. You know, you got the brand new iPhone 13, the fucking iPhone. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. Make it happen. My job doesn't pay enough. Like when they say, we need to raise the minimum wage because you can't raise a family of 4 off of flipping burgers. Hey, stupid. Come here close. Bring your dumb ass over here. If you got a family of 4, you shouldn't be working at McDonald's. How about that? How about locate your bootstraps, put your fingers through them like this, hook your fingers in your bootstraps, and pull yourself up. If you don't have a good enough paying job, go back to school. Work harder at your job to get promoted. Sell shit on the side. I don't know what to tell you, but you better make that shit happen. That's the least you can do for your kids. It's the government's fault. Ain't your government's fault. The government didn't lay down and make somebody go, in your vagina. That was you. So if you can't handle having kids, don't have them. You don't have to. Is that some kind of common misconception that you have to have kids? No, you don't. If you're not ready, don't fucking have them. Believe me. Because it's hard enough if you are ready and you do want them. So imagine if you're not. And if you don't want them. And that's the crazy part. If you don't want them, don't make them. Use a condom. Don't fuck. I don't know what to tell you. That's foreign to me because I take care of my kids. You just got to make it happen. Period. Point blank. There's no excuse. There's no reason you can't. You make that shit happen. You get another job, start your own business. I don't know. What do you do well? Hair? You're an artist? You're a landscaper? What do you do? You cook? What do you do well? Focus on it, get paid for it, provide for your family. That's it. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for your kids to be hungry and tired when they're at fucking school. There's no excuse for your two little girls to be sitting on a filthy sidewalk in front of a Taco Bell so they can do their schoolwork. And you can see in the picture, one of the little girls has a piece of paper and a pencil laying on the ground. How filthy is the ground? One time, my daughter was about 3. We were in this local city near here called Watsonville. It is the strawberry capital of the world. So every year they have the Strawberry Festival. So we got there early to beat the crowds. There was hardly anybody there. Everybody had just opened. It was perfect. And we were walking through the park, and the park is surrounded by a sidewalk. So my daughter tells me, Daddy, look, she's doing a cartwheel, but she happened to pick the filthiest piece of pavement available. It wasn't even gray anymore, and it was near a sewer entrance. I was like, get up. Now I got to get you new hands. The ground is filthy. And this little girl had her pencil and paper on the ground. No table, no nothing. What the fuck? How is it the school district's fault? They can't help you unless you tell them you need help. How is it the government's fault? The government is not a magician. They don't know everything that's going on without you telling them. They can't fix everything. That's your fault. There are too many programs for you not to have what you need for your kids. And being from here, I'm going to go out on a limb. I could be wrong, but I'm going to guess that that lady is probably here illegally. And if you are here illegally and you're in California, you have reached the land of milk and honey. Because they are going to bend over backwards. They are going to fuck taxpayers like me to make sure you have everything you need with your illegal ass. So if you're in California, you damn sure don't have any excuse. They got programs on top of fucking programs. You need a cell phone, you need health care, you need dental care, you need school supplies, you need housing, you need an EBT card, you need your feet rubbed and your dick sucked. California will take care of you at my expense. So I damn sure don't want to see these little kids sitting on the sidewalk trying to do their fucking homework. The only people I feel bad for in this are the children. Because unlike everywhere else during the summertime, it's not hot here. It's been windy the past few days, so those little girls will probably be cold too. That is some bullshit. And like I said, her GoFundMe is over 30 grand. So here you go, lady. You left your children in a dangerous situation, so we have awarded you with $32,000. Try not to do it again. Make sure you spend this money wisely. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is sad. You should be blaming this lady. Not the system, not the government, not the school district. They didn't sit those kids out there on the pavement. She did. Fucking, man. There ain't no way in the world I'm leaving my kids out in public nowhere by themselves. All these sick fucks out here. Man, let me get into my damn weekend. This is true. This is my saying in real life. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone. Link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.